Hello everyone, I am Dr. Bhaskar, currently working as a consultant neurology at Columbia Asia Hospital, Gurgaon, Palam Vihar. I hope all of you are safe and holding up nicely in these difficult times of COVID. And आज हम एक कॉमन समस्या के बारे में बात करने वाले हैं जिसे हम माइग्रेन भी कहते हैं। ये एक काफ़ी कॉमन समस्या है जो अप्रॉक्सीमेटली जनरल पॉपुलेशन में 10 to 20% लोगों को होता है और ये बच्चों से लेके और मिडिल एज तक हो सकता है। माइग्रेन के बारे में कुछ चीज़ें जानना काफ़ी आवश्यक है जिससे कि एक पब्लिक अवेयरनेस हो सके। तो आइए जानते हैं इसके प्रमुख लक्षण क्या हैं और ये कैसे प्रेजेंट करता है। आमतौर पे इसमें 4 फेजेस कहते हैं, 4 फेजेस होते हैं। पहला इसको प्रोड्रोमल सिम्टम्स कहते हैं, दूसरा फेज़ ऑरा, तीसरा हेडेक फेज़ और चौथा फेज़ प्रोड्रोम का होता है। हेडेक वाला फेज़ जो है वो सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट है फ्रॉम द कॉमन पीपल्स पर्सपेक्टिव, लेकिन बाकी फेजेस को भी नज़रअंदाज नहीं किया जा सकता है। फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल जो प्रोड्रोमल सिम्टम्स होते हैं उसमें मरीज़ को ये पता लग जाता है कि इसको हेडेक होने वाला है। ये माइग्रेन अटैक होने से करीब 1 से 2 घंटे पहले इसके सिम्टम्स आने शुरू हो जाते हैं। इसमें एक्सेसिव यॉर्निंग होता है एंड द पेशेंट डेवलप्स क्रेविंग फॉर सर्टेन टाइप ऑफ फूड आइटम्स and the patient feels a bit drowsy, lethargic. These are the symptoms, and these symptoms can last for up to 1 to 2 hours. Then this phase is followed by this phase of aura. It is not seen in all the patients, but in patients who develop the aura, the symptoms are typically as experienced by the patients as visual aura, in which the patient is able to see the flashes of lights, the wavy lines, etc. Next to the visual symptoms, the sensory auras are the common symptoms in which the patient feels paresthesias, numbness, etc. After this aura, which may or may not be seen in all the patients, then the patient develops headache. Headache has a very typical quality in migraine. Headache is typically unilateral, but it can be holocranial also. It can involve the entire head, and the pain is typically moderate to very severe in intensity, and the patient is totally debilitated at the time of migraine attacks. The pain is throbbing in nature, and the patient usually complains of the nausea, vertigo, and he tries to avoid very loud noise and very bright light, and prefers to move to a very dark room and sleep without any disturbance. The pain of the migraine can last from 4 hours to up to 72 hours, and usually it lasts for the entire day. And the patient is quite debilitated, and after the headache phase, then the last phase of the migraine is called the prodrome, the prodromal phase, in which the patient feels lethargic, the patient feels drowsy, and it can persist for a day or two. And then these are the typical symptoms of a patient of migraine. But one should not make a self-diagnosis of migraine and should always consult a doctor, because migraine and the other headaches, which are the so-called the primary headaches, they are the diagnosis of exclusion. Only after ruling out the more serious underlying causes, diagnosis of migraine or other primary headaches is made. So it's very important to consult a doctor and get the appropriate investigations done. From the patient point of view, there are certain red flags which are present. If these symptoms are present, then one should not consider a diagnosis of migraine, especially if the patient is complaining of early morning headaches, or patient is complaining of double vision, like seeing double things when actually it is one, or the patient develops seizures, or vomitings, excessive vomitings. So these are the red flag signs, which point to another diagnosis too, and the diagnosis of migraine is less likely in these circumstances. Now, regarding the treatment of migraine, the migraine can be managed in a very good way, provided the medications are taken and all the precautions are taken in an appropriate manner. For example, the role of medications, in addition to the role of medications, the lifestyle modification and other non-pharmacological approaches are also equally important. For example, there are two types of medications that are used to treat the migraine. One is the acute therapy. Acute therapy means the drugs which are used to treat the acute pain which the patient presents with. Then the other class of medications that are used to treat the migraine are the prophylactic medications. That means that when these drugs are taken, it will prevent the attacks of migraine. And in addition to the drugs, there are certain lifestyle modifications that are equally important. For example, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, adopting a very physically active routine like brisk walking in the morning, in the evening, at least for half an hour, doing some form of breathing exercises in the form of pranayam, etc. Eating a healthy diet comprising of fruits, vegetables, nuts, sprouts, and avoiding fast food, junk food, excessive fried food, and avoiding excess amounts of sweetened beverages, and reducing the amount of caffeine intake. Regulating sleep is also very important. Waking up late in the night and like watching videos on the phone or TV till late night. These are also common precipitating factors which should be taken into account. Then there are certain patients who complain of the fact that their headaches are triggered by certain perfumes or going out in the sun, and in some cases it can be triggered by the menses also. So these are the certain triggers which can be avoided, and the patient should try to avoid these triggers as far as possible. And lastly, it is important to consult a physician, preferably a neurologist, in every case of migraine, because what we think as a migraine might be something else. So it is important to do an investigation in an appropriate setting to rule out other secondary causes which might be life threatening if they are missed. So my last word of advice is that in every case of headache, you should not take it lightly. Most common is migraine, of course, but the other causes need to be ruled out because the treatment differ depending on the cause of the headache. Thank you.